Good morning, folks. This is the last game in the Rodeo series, and this is called Bronco Bustin. So we have some cowboys. Actually, I made from the 2019 Calgary Stampede and rated them and put them onto cards, and that's what we're going to use today. And I think I will just explain it as I go, and you'll get the hang of it. So the first cowboy we have up in Bronco Bustin is Cody Teal, and I'm just going to shuffle the Broncos, and they'll come up randomly like they would in real life. And the first one, Cody Teal, is going to be riding white tie. So you roll the 4 dice, and the red goes for the cowboy, the black goes for the bull, the white is a timer die, and the decider die also has a role in it, which I'll explain a little bit later. So the first thing, they're out of the gate, and we take a look at a red 3. And a red 3, we're looking for traits, and red 3 is reins. Cody Teal does not have reins. Take a look at the black die, which is direction change on the bull, and the bull does not have direction change. And the white die is the timer. So the timer is a 6. We're going to go up 2 seconds. So what happens if the bull has the trait? He's going to start to buck off the cowboy. And if the cowboy has the trait, he rights the horse and he stays upright on the horse. If he did not have it, so for an example, if the roll was 5, which is power, and we go to the cowboy and we have 3 for reins, he doesn't have reins, he's almost sideways. So he's being bucked off the horse, he's threatened to fall off. And if that happens a second time where he's sideways, he gets bucked off the horse. So that's how it works. And the white die comes up, the decider die. If it's a white die and the timer die is a 1 to 3, he gets saved by the decider die. If the decider die is a dot and this black die, which is the bull, is ever a 6, this combination is an instant buck off. The last thing to remember is if these are doubles, we're going to go to the unusual event chart and see what happens. So on our first ride, nothing happens. So we're 2 seconds in. Cody Teal is doing okay on the horse. Next one, this was a 3. We have 3 for the cowboy, black for the bull. So 3 is reins. He does not have it. The bull is direction change. He does not have it. And the timer die is a 3, which is 3 seconds. So we're now 5 seconds in, and Cody Teal is having a very good ride. Trying to get to 8 seconds is all they need to ride that Bronco for. Red 4 is going to be spurs, which he has, and black 2 is jump. So the bull's going to try and kick him, but because he has the spurs quality, he rights the horse, and he's still riding on there. It's a very, very clean ride. He hasn't been sideways yet. And you get a bonus if you can stay in this position the whole time. Timer die is a 1, which is just 1 second. So we're at 6 seconds. And see if Cody Teal can finish this off. We got a red 6, black die 3. Red 6 is poetry in motion, which he has. 3 is a kick, which the bull has. So the bull tries to kick him out, but Cody Teal's staying right on him. He keeps him there. Timer die is 1. We're at 7 seconds. Getting a lot of action in this one, but Cody's riding the horse pretty well. And we get doubles. Oh, geez. So we're going to go to the unusual events chart. And we'll roll for Cody, and we roll a 12. The rider is violently bucked off and into the crowd over the gate. He's injured for the rest of the rodeo. So Cody Teal, who was having a perfect ride on the 7-second mark, gets too close to the rail and gets thrown over, and he's hurt, so he's done for the rodeo. Too bad. Second one is coming up. It's going to be Sage Steele Kimsey from the United States. Cody Teal was also from the United States. And Sage Steel is riding White Shadow. So it's a 4 quality Bronco and a 5 quality rider. So Sage is one of the better cowboys on the circuit. We come out of the gate. Again, we get doubles right off the bat. So we're going to go to the unusual event chart. We roll a 6. Rider picks a very complacent Bronco. Not a great ride seen by the judges. Score it an 80. So Kimsey scores an 80 on that ride. And we'll move on to the next one. Parker Bredding from the United States is coming out. And he is on Whiskey Hand. Here's the roll. We have a 4 for the rider, 5 for the bull. So the bull has power. So he is looking to flick him sideways. Does he have spurs? He does not. So the cowboy is sideways. He's not in a good light right now. He's not going to get a save from the decider die. If it was blank, he would have been saved on a roll of 1 to 3. Blank and 4 to 6 would not save him. So right out of the gate, we're in trouble. I think that was a 2-second ride for Parker Bredding. Not looking very good. We got a red 1. Red 1 is balanced. So that will put him back upright. He does regain it. Black Bull 5 is power, which is a bull Bronco trait. So it will throw him sideways. We go to the decider die, which is blank, and 1 to 3 saves the cowboy. So he's having a bit of a rough ride, but he's still staying upright. So 3 on the decider die is 3 seconds. We're up to 5 seconds. Parker Bredding hanging in there. He's having a rough ride, but he's not bucked off yet. We got a 4 and a 2. So a 2 on the rider is free arm, and Parker does not have that. 4 on the bull is directional change, which he does have. So the bull throws him sideways. He's not going to get a save from here. 6 on the decider die is 2 seconds. We're at 7 seconds. Parker Bredding hanging on. Could be close. He's trying to make it through. 5 on the cowboy is control. He does not have control. The bull is the 3 to kick. He does have a kick. Is he getting... He could be saved by the decider die. 1 to 3. It's not. And at 7 seconds, Parker Bredding gets bucked off. So he will not get a time. Tough ride for Parker. Next up is Jose Vitor Leme from Brazil at the 2019 Calgary Stampede. And he's drawn All About You. Saddle Bronc, here we go. First one, 4 for the cowboy is spurs. He does not have it. And should reset everything. And the bull is a jump. He doesn't have it. So he's off to a pretty good start. We do have the black die, but it's not a 6. So it's not going to be an instant buck off. Here we go. What was the timer die? I'll mark it as a 1. I forget what it was. Next one. We have a 3 for the rider, which is reins, which he has, and 1 for the bull as a buck. So he's trying to buck him off, but he has the trait, so he keeps him straight up. 3 seconds on the timer die, which would be, 3 on the timer die is 3 seconds. We're now up to 4. And going to the next section of the Bronco Bustin, I got a 6 for the rider and a 4 for the bull. 6 for the rider is Poetry in Motion. Jose Vitor Leme does have it. The bull is direction change, so the bull tries to throw him again, but again, Victor rights himself. And we go to the timer die, which is a 4, which is 2 seconds. We're at 6 seconds. He's having a really clean ride. If he can keep this block on there, he'll get a bonus for the scoring. We get a 6 for the rider, which is Poetry in Motion, which he has, and 4 is direction change. So again, the buck tries to knock him off, but he holds him, and 6 is going to be 2 seconds. So we get an 8-second ride. So, and that's a clean ride by Victor Leme. He didn't get thrown sideways. So what we do is we're going to go to the scoring chart. And on the scoring chart, Leme has 4 traits. and All About You has 4 traits. So Lime will get a bonus. He's going to get the bonus because he had a very, very clean ride, impressive ride. He never got thrown sideways once. So give him the bonus up to 5 and against 4 on the Bronco. So we roll for the judges' score on the ride, and it's a 1 and it's a 91. So right now, Jose Victor Leme is in the lead with the 91. Cody Teal, remember, was taken off. He was injured. Kimsey had an 80 on his ride. So the last person we have up is Ramon de Lima here at the 2019 Calgary Stampede, and he's drawn the saddle bronc far out. So here comes the first one. We have a 2 and a 6. So a 2 is free arm. He does not have it. 6 is switch leads, and the bull does have it. So he is going to knock him sideways right off the gate. And if this would have been a decider die, he would have been bucked off with the black 6. He does not get a save from the decider die. 1 to 3 would save him. So the 5 is going to be 2 seconds. So 2 seconds in right off the bat, Ramon de Lima's in trouble. We got a 3 and a 5. So a 3 is reins. 5 is power. The bull has it, but he has reins, so he's not going to get bucked off. He's going to control it and go on to the next roll. And so there's a 5 on the white die, so that would be 2 seconds. 4 seconds in, he's still a little bit of trouble. He's sideways, trying to right himself. And we have 5 on the cowboy trait, which is control. He has control, and switch leads, the bull have it. So again, the bull's trying to throw him off, but he controls the bull, so he will stay sideways. He would have got a save from the decider die. Remember, 1 to 3 saves him. You don't back this up with the decider die. It's just for the initial Bronco bust. So 2 on the timer die is 2 seconds. We're up to 6. Victor Lima is trying to hang in there for a score. And we got a 4, which is spurs. Oh, he does not have spurs. And you know what? He just got bucked off. We have a black 6 and a dot, and a black 6 and a dot is an instant buck off. So Lima, he would have got bucked off anyway because the bull does have switch leads, and he wouldn't have got saved. So he would have got bucked off either way, either with the dice or with the instant buck off, which is the black and the cider die. So Lima's done. So after Friday, in the lead is Jose Victor Lima from Brazil with a 91. We go on to Saturday, and we have Sage Steele Kimsey leading it off since Teal is injured. It's a 3-day event. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Cowboy with the best score wins it. And we start off with Sage Kimsey riding Falling Rock. And again, he gets doubles. Could be good and it could be bad. We're going to doubles for Sage Kimsey. And let's just see what he gets. He rolls a 9. Rain delays the rodeo. And you are the first out in the mud. Not pretty. A score of 79. So Sage Steele Kimsey, who's a great rider, gets a 79 and an 80 in his first 2 rides. Not having a great rodeo. Next up, we have Parker Bredding from the United States riding Kishme. And we have a red 4, which is spurs, and he does not have it. Black 1 is buck. And the horse does not have it. So nothing's going to happen there. We got a 4, which is going to be 2 seconds. So 2 seconds in. Parker Bredding doing okay. He got bucked off his first time. Next one, we've got 6 on the cowboy, and that's Poetry in Motion. He has it. And we have a buck, so he's staying where he's at. 5 would be 2 seconds. So far he's got a perfect ride. Looking pretty good here for Parker Bredding. Going to the next roll. And we get doubles. So let's see what's going to happen on the doubles chart. Usual event number 7. Rider violently bucked off and takes a bad spill, limping as he leaves. So Parker Bredding gets bucked off for the second time. here in the Calgary Stampede. And we're moving on to Jose Victor Leme, who is your current leader right now with a 91. And he is drawn Bang a Gong. And here's the first one. Oh, we get doubles right off the bat. Let's see what's going to happen. And we get a 5. Saddle not checked. Him comes loose. The rider falls off. No ride. So Lime gets bucked off. Does not get his second turn in. And we bring in Ramon de Lima from Brazil. And he's drawn Big Red. And there's the roll. We get a 3 for the Cowboy, 1 for the Bull. 3 is going to be Reigns, which he has. And we have a buck on the Cowboy. So the horse does try and buck him off, but the Cowboy straightens it out. So with a 1, it's just 1 second in. Good start for Ramon. Go to the second one. We got a 5 for the, and we got a black, 6, and Decider Die, which is an instant buck off. So Ramon de Lima gets bucked off after a good start. And that is the end of Saturday. We're going on to Sunday. Right now, Jose Victor Leme is in the lead with a 91. This is the last day trying to get the best scores. First up will be Sage Steel Kimsey, and he's drawn Nickel Package. We know Teal was injured. He won't be back. First one, we have a 3 and a 4. So 3 is range, which Sage Steel Kimsey has. And 4 is direction change. So it would have been a buck off, but Sage has that trait, so he stays on, and it's a 2, which is 2 seconds. So 2 seconds in, Sage is doing okay, trying to get a good ride. We got a 6 and a 4. 6 is Poetry in Motion, which he has. 4 is direction change. So the Bull, again, tries to buck off Sage, but he's a good rider. He steadies the horse. And we got a 4. It's 2 more seconds. So 4 seconds in, Sage has got a perfect ride, looking to challenge. And we have a 6, which is Poetry in Motion, which he has. And direction change. Again, the Bull trying to kick off Sage. It's a tough, sorry, not a Bull, a Bronco. Tough Bronco. And he has the trait, so he'll keep him straight. 2 more seconds. 6 seconds in. Sage Steel Kimsey with a perfect ride. Trying to finish this off. Oh, no. We got doubles. Oh, man. He had such a good ride. Let's see what's going to happen with doubles. Going to number 11. Rider looking good. Add 1 quality and re-roll. So actually, that works out great for Sage. We're going to add control. So he's going to finish this off unless he gets doubles because he's got all the traits. So he has the trait. The Bull is a kick. Bull again tries to kick him off, but he writes it. So he's going to finish. A 5 would be 2 more seconds. He's got 8 seconds. It's a perfect ride for Sage Steel Kimsey. Let's see what he gets scored on. So he has 5 traits. He's going to get 6 traits. Oh, the most you can have is 5 on the chart. So he's going to get 5 traits against a 5 Bronco horse. So we're going to this particular, and the way you do it, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You probably got some glare. And the Broncos are 5, 4, 3, 2. So we index 5 Bronco qualities, 5 Cowboy qualities. We roll on that chart, and a 1 is a 91.5. So all of a sudden, Sage Steel Kimsey with a great ride on a Sunday is ahead of Leme by 0.5. He is now in first. We bring up Parker Bredding coming in. And Parker has been bucked off both times. And let's see how he does on this Sunday. We have a 3 and a 1. 3 is Reigns. We does not have it. 1 is a buck, and all of a sudden he's off to a bad start. He's not going to get a save from the Decider Die, and he is already sideways. So Parker Bredding in trouble 2 seconds in. Oops, and I just dropped the die. I dropped the black die. So on to his second part, and we got a 4, which is Spurs. He does not have it. 5 is power. The bull does have power, but we're getting a save. He's not going to get bucked off. So the decider die, if it's blank, 1 to 3 saves him. So he does get saved, and we will knock off 2 seconds. So Parker Bredding, he's hanging in there, but just barely. We got a 1 and a 2. So a 1 is going to be balance for the cowboy, which he does have. 2 is jump. So the bull tries to kick him off, but doesn't do it because Parker has balance, and we're going to knock off 2 seconds. So he's hanging in there. He's sideways, trying to last the last couple seconds. 1 is balance. He's going to make it. 3 is a kick, and the bull has a kick, but he will write that out. And it's a 3, which is going to be 3 seconds. So Parker makes it through on a bit of a rough ride, but he does get it on, and he has 2 traits, and the bull has 5. So let's see what he gets from the judges. So 2 traits for the cowboy is here, 5 for the Bronco. Roll the die, we roll a 4. So a 4, Parker is going to get a score of 88. So that will put him into 3rd spot in the rodeo. 3rd place prize money. And we move on to Jose Victor Leme. Now he needs to beat a 91.5. He does have a 91. Sorry, a 91. So he is in 2nd place right now. And here they come out of the chute. And we have a 2 for a 1 for the cowboy, which is balance. And Leme does have it. 2 for the horse's jump. No, the Bronco does not have that trait. So 5 is 2 seconds. So he's still upright, having a good ride. Off to a good start. We got a 6 for the cowboy, which is poetry in motion. He has it. The bull is power. So he is trying to buck him off, but he writes the Bronco, and we knock off 2 more seconds. Comes the next roll. We have a 3 for the cowboy and a 4 for the bull. The bull would be direction change. He does not have it. 3 is reins. He does have it. So we go to the 2 seconds. 2 would be 2 seconds. 6 seconds in, he's got a perfect ride. Jose Victor Leme trying to challenge Kimsey here. We have a 6 and a 5. So a 6 is poetry in motion. He has it. The bull, 5 is power. So the bull tries to kick him off, but he writes the bull, so he's still upright. 1 is just 1 second. Oh, he's got to last 1 more ride. This could be it. He's going to make the ride, it looks like. We got a red 5, which is control. He has control. The bull is switch lead, so the bull again tries to buck him off, but Jose Victor Leme writes it, and he's going to finish 8 seconds with a perfect ride. So he's going to challenge Kimsey. Let's see how he does. So we have, it's just a 4 quality bull, or 4 quality Bronco, not a bull, and a 4 quality cowboy. So 4 and 4. We're going to get a score from here. He needs a 1. We roll a 5, so the judges score him an 88.5. He will keep his first score of a 91 on the Friday. As we go to the last rider, it is going to be Ramon de Lima from Brazil. He's drawn a Whiskey Hand, which is a 5 quality Bronco. Let's see how this all works out for him for today. And they're out of the chute. And we have a 6 and a 2. 6 is poetry in motion. He does not have it. 2 is a jump. The bull does have it, so he's going to knock him sideways. But he's going to get saved from the decider die. It's a blank, and blank 1 to 3 saves the cowboy. So he loses the perfect ride, but he did get knocked off. And next one, a red 1 and a black 5. Red 1 is balance, and he has balance. And the bull tried to knock him sideways, but he righted himself because he had the quality. 1 is just 1 second. I think the first one was 2 seconds. I keep forgetting to the time. Next roll for De Lima, we got a 4 and a 2. So a 4 is Spurs, which he does not have. A 2 is Jump. So the bull's going to knock him sideways again. But again, he gets saved from the decider die. So it's blank. And blank 1 to 3 will save him. And we knock off 2 seconds. We're at 5. He's having a bit of a rough ride, but he's hanging in there. And we get a 2 and a 1. 2 is Free Arm. Does not have that trait. 1 is a buck, but the bull doesn't have, or the Bronco doesn't have that trait. So he's going to hang on. 6 is going to be 2 seconds. He's up to 7. 1 more. He's hanging on. Looks like he's going to make it. We get a 2, which is Free Arm. Does not have Free Arm. 1 is a buck, and the Bronco does not have buck. So he's going to finish with a clean ride. Does not get the bonus because he was sideways at one point. So we have 3 traits for Ramon de Lima, and we have 5 traits on the Bronco. So 3 for the Cowboy, 5 for the Bronco. We're going to roll and see what his score is from the judges. It's a 2. It's an 89.5. And that ends our Bronco Busting for the 3-day event. In first place is going to be from the United States, Sage Steele Kimsey with a score of 91.5. He will come first. Jose Victor Leme from Brazil will get second. And Ramon de Lima with that last ride gets an 89.5. Will get third place prize money. So that is Bronco Busting. It's the last game in the Rodeo series. Kind of a fun game. I think my favorite is the chuck wagon races. This is probably number 2. I also like calf roping. If you want any of these games, you can get them at gitchplay with 2a's.wordpress.com. I'll put it in the description. And this has been Bronco Busting from the 2019 Calgary Stampede with the actual Cowboys from that year.